My family and I were visiting Austria this summer and getting around in Vienna using their tram system. We were lucky enough to find a little street-side flea market at one particular stop. It was basically a giant garage sale, and situated among the record albums and other treasures was an open suitcase filled with Matchbox and Hot Wheels cars. That in itself is not too unusual, but finding a K-17 Superkings trailer among all the smaller cars is pretty remarkable. When new, it would have had 2 shipping containers on its back and been pulled by a cab-over tractor. So, what should I do with the trailer? A truck to pull it is no problem, because I have several that need a trailer. I don't have any shipping containers though, but I do have a decent supply of sheet plastic. The trailer is dusty and has quite a few nicks. The chrome on the wheels is in pretty good shape, and nothing else is missing or loose. So instead of taking it all apart, I'll sand the rough edges, put masking tape over the wheels, and then respray in a red that's very close to the original color. Rust-Oleum's Ford Red is a color that I've been using a lot lately with my Lionel trains. It's nearly a perfect match for the shade used on Lionel's post-war Santa Fe diesel locomotives. It should also work on this Matchbox trailer. Back in Austria at the street-side flea market, I was able to buy this for €7, which works out to be about $7.51. It was a good bargain and a good souvenir. To make the flatbed for this trailer, I went to the hobby shop and spent about $13 on plastic, almost twice what the trailer cost. But there will be quite a bit left over for future projects, like an idea I have for an O-scale boat that might look good on my layout. I'll start off with a flat piece of sheet styrene and cement thinner strips of plastic to the bottom that will line up with the mounting pegs on the diecast trailer. This short piece will help guarantee that the side strips will be consistent in their spacing and also parallel to each other. basic rectangular outline of the plastic will center the flatbed right on top of the trailer's mounting pegs. You know, the ones that would have originally kept the box containers in place. Adding these thicker strips probably wasn't necessary, but I was thinking that they would add some additional strength and keep the thinner styrene more rigid and flat. And they look good too. This very thin sheet of styrene is meant to look like wooden siding on a model house, but I'll use it here to indicate the wooden planks of the flatbed's floor surface. The liquid cement does a great job of joining the parts together, and after sanding, you can hardly even notice the seams. But I'll use a little of Tamiya's model putty just to make sure that it all ends up looking like one piece of injection molded plastic. Before I move on to painting, I'll wet sand with 400 grit sandpaper just to be certain that all of the earlier sanding marks won't show up through the final glossy finish. I didn't bother to show how I sprayed the whole thing glossy white before the brown. The white spray went over white plastic, so there really wasn't much to see anyway. But after the white paint cured for a few days, I masked off most of it before spraying the flat brown for the wooden floor. The trailer's wheels still look good after 40 years, But I have a chrome pen, so why not use it to make the stylized rims look even better? When I look at this trailer, I'll always think of where I found it on our family vacation last summer in Austria. If you enjoyed this video, please consider liking and subscribing. It would help me out a lot. Until next time, this has been Bob's Workshop. Take care.